Hey everybody, welcome to Dad's Den of Pop Culture. Got a little surprise in the mail a couple days ago. Well, not really a surprise exactly since I pre-ordered it. Um, but the fine folks at Super 7 sent along their new Dungeons and Dragons line of figures. I'll tell you what, Super 7 makes a lot of cool stuff, and I'm always just on the verge of ordering it, but you don't want to go crazy on this stuff. But when this pre-order came up, I bought it within like about 5 minutes, because when are you going to get something like this again? So I thought I'd do a little bit of an unboxing, and we could take a look at the figures and take a quick look at the covers they're based on. Because that was the angle with these that I really liked. That they were based upon some of the classic covers of Dungeons and Dragons books. Let's take a look first at the back. The adventure is yours with these fantastic Dungeons and Dragons action figures. Collect all three. Man, I sure hope there's more of them. Look at that. Great little piece of work there. So, who's up first? Ooh, you know what? Let's save him for last. Let's see who comes up next. Okay, we'll start with this guy, because this one, unfortunately, I don't actually have the cover that he's based on. Although you can see the cover right next to him. Look at that. That is the Efreeti from the classic Dungeon Master's Guide. Fantastic. Let's see, I wonder how zoomed in I can get on this. Oops. I'm going to have a little bit of a reflection. That's a good looking figure. Looks pretty accurate to that image. I love, has the big sword. Dungeons and Dragons. Really advanced Dungeons and Dragons, but why split hairs? That is a nice piece. Good color. I like that. I'm very happy with that. Very nice indeed. Up next, here we can ditch the box. One of the absolute classic covers. And we have the female magic user. That's good. Oh, there we go. Very nice. Very nice. You have that torch. A little bit of translucent with that. I dig that. That is very cool. It's a nice piece of modeling too. Yeah, the face looks great. And of course that is based on the classic Moldvay Cook box set, which I covered a few videos ago on my RPG Journey series of videos. My first introduction to the game, so it looms large in my mind. That's a nice piece. Now, this third one, this is what sealed it for me. This is what I had to buy it immediately. They do the ultimate kind of figures, and I love it if they do one of this. I've never bought one of those before, but if you're listening, Super 7, I would definitely buy this. Because you know what? You don't get a whole lot of Githyankis out there in the wild. I don't know. Hopefully it works out pretty good. So based upon the classic Fiend Folio cover, these have always been one of my favorite villains in the game, and always one of my favorite covers, and love the interior art by by Russ Nicholson. May he rest in peace. God bless him, one of the greats of the hobby. And of course, this is the original cover. It is based upon the Fiend Folio. I think these are fantastic. They look absolutely great. And like I was saying before, one of my favorite things about this is the concept. Basing it on these classic covers that, we role-playing game nerds grew up on. I think it's just great. There's so much material there to mine. I hope this isn't the end of the line. I hope there are future waves. You got, hey, I mean, for one thing, you got the fighter on this cover. Come on, he needs a figure too. Maybe you get, Strahd from Ravenloft. You could probably get some cool stuff Dragonlance way. Ooh, Morgan Ironwolf. What's the cleric from the Mincer basic that people? That's one of the things. If you, depending on what you started out with, if you're like a 13-year-old boy, if you started out with Moldvay Cook, you're in love with Morgan Ironwolf, who you can kind of see right up there. And if you got the Mincer set, it was the cleric. Was it like Alina? Oh, somebody's going to kill me. I didn't have the Mincer set, so I don't remember. But so classic cover art, classic interior art. You could do an awful lot with this. But yeah, these are really nice. I just wanted to, show them off since they're brand new. Now the pre-order obviously is over. They've shipped. You can still buy them on the website. I'll put a link in case anybody's interested. But again, I mean, you don't get a lot of Githyanki figures, so I mean, don't waste the opportunity. And hopefully there will be more. I think this is a great set. It's a great idea. It's a great concept. And when you're retro like me, I mean, how could you say no? So, hey, that'll do it for this Dad's Den. I know this is a quick one. Hey, what are your thoughts on these figures? Maybe you pre-ordered them as well. I'm probably leaving these mint on card because the packaging is so good. I might buy another Githyanki though, so I could take it out, because that was what my initial plan was to take it out and use it, as a, just to display it. If anybody clipped that, it's going to sound terrible. But I really don't want to take these out. I don't want to take them off the card, so I might get another one. But yeah, what are your thoughts on these? Or hey, what are some that you would like to see, maybe in future waves? Right? What are some of your favorite covers from old D&D, old TSR stuff? Oh yeah, man, because these are Dungeons and Dragons, but dude, you could do some cool stuff with Star Frontiers. In fact, that trio on the cover of that original Star Frontiers, that would be really cool. Those could sell. But yeah, so hey, leave some comments. I'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed the video, please please subscribe, please share with your friends, or if you hated it, share it with your worst enemies. But hey, hope to see you back soon on the next edition of Dad's Den of Pop Culture. God bless everybody. Be kind to one another, and see you soon.